Hello, friends. Welcome to today's devotional. This one is actually Psalm 134. My apologies for the title of yesterday's devotion being Psalm 134, but that was actually Psalm 133, which I'm sure you probably figured out. When you do this 134 times, there's going to be some typos occasionally, and that was certainly the case yesterday. So this is actually Psalm 134. Come, bless the Lord, all you servants of the Lord. Stand by night in the house of the Lord. Lift up your hands to the holy place and bless the Lord. May the Lord, maker of heaven and earth, bless you from Zion. So the last of the songs of ascent, and this one an invitation to come and worship God, which makes sense in the context of what these psalms were meant to, or when they were going to be used. And it was during that time, as I've said a number of times, on the pilgrimage to Jerusalem to get ready to celebrate and worship God during one of the festival days. And just as I read this, what struck me was just that first word, come. Come and bless the Lord and all you servants of the Lord. And not thinking of necessarily or specifically in the context of this psalm, but just in the context or in terms of an invitation. And thinking of God in that way and thinking of Christ in that way, that we don't have to pursue, we don't have to go after God, we don't have to work to get God's attention. In our world with other people, I mean, you can't get close to anybody who's famous. They are protected by bodyguards, security, whatever. Politicians, the same thing. There are barriers that keep us from getting close to those people, and not everybody is inviting us to come and be present with them. And yet here God is inviting us, saying to us, come to me. And it's not just a single invitation. It is an invitation that is always there, that God is always inviting us to come to him, because frankly, in our daily lives, we kind of check out when it comes to God. And we go out and try to do things on our own and then realize, oh, things can be much easier with God. And we don't have to beg to come back because we've done that countless numbers of times. But he is always there with open arms, welcoming us back in, encouraging us to come back, desiring that we come back to him again and again and again. And it is actually astonishing that never stops or goes away, that it is constant, that God is always inviting us to come in to receive whatever blessing we have in God. Yes, inviting us to come in and worship him as well, because that's very much a part of our relationship. But it is a marvelous thing, and it's not dependent, again, on us being deserving of it at all. What is it about us that makes us so worthy of that kind of an invitation, that kind of intimacy, that kind of welcome from the God who created the heavens and the earth? And certainly there is nothing in us that makes us worthy of that. And even in our worst moments, even when we've done the worst, even when we've said the worst thing, God is still there waiting. God is still there with open arms, welcoming us back into his arms. Even if we've been away for years, decades, or a lifetime of ignoring God, those people, they're welcomed into God's arms just as we are. It's just the nature of the God that we love and we serve and we worship. So know that you are always welcomed. Know that there is nothing you can do where God could ever reject you or deny you or not want to welcome you to himself, that it is always there. That's our devotion for today. Tomorrow, Psalm 135. Until then, be well.